Okay, what are we doing?
We're sailing.
And what course are we doing?
We're closed hold.
Ben je nog braaf? Je bent een brave jongen, hè? Nou, lokkes. Kijk, look, this is what we are doing.
I will tell you where we went from today, because we went from Cherbourg and we go to Guernsey. So it's in British Islands. We're not allowed to go ashore, but we stay on anchor for one night and then we go to Saint-Malo. So back to France again.
As you can see, I've put the tent up, so we're not bothered with any wind and rain, because it's raining a bit.
5 hours later.
Well, what you see now here is a lot of current. We're doing 5.5 through the water and about 9-10ish on the GPS, so speed over ground. So that's really a lot of current. We've now just turned on the motor because we don't have any wind, and we need to be on time in Guernsey, otherwise we will have current against us, and as you can see, you don't want to beat this current. And we've sailed for a few hours from Cherbourg, and it was a really nice sail. It was close hauled, bit of rain, but 10 to 11 knots of wind, full sails out, and we've really had a good sail, but yeah, just no more wind now, so we have to motor. After arriving at the anchorage on Guernsey, we were visited by the authorities. We were informed that we could spend the night on anchor, but we were not allowed to go on land. Such a shame, as we would have loved to see this island, as it is very green and lush. The next day we left early towards Les Argeaux. Again, our course was close hauled with a bit of fog to make it a bit more challenging. To get to Les Argeaux, you have to sail up the river Trieux. The current is really strong in this river, and it makes docking a bit of a challenge. So we're now sailing from Les Argeaux to Paimpol. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. As you can see, it's a beautiful scenery in the river to Les Argeaux. I don't know what the river is called, but yeah, it's a very pretty surrounding. You can only enter Paimpol at high tide, as the bay itself dries up 2 miles from the entrance. After docking, we went for a hike with Harley to see for ourselves. After 2 nights we went to St. Croix-Portrieux, as there was a rave planned right next to our dock. The lock is a bit of a tight squeeze, but we managed to go through it without bumping into the catamaran in front of us. We needed some groceries and went on our foldable scooters to the supermarket, which was about a mile away. These foldable scooters are ideal for shopping, as our range is extended and we can bring twice as much compared to carrying heavy bags while walking. We had one last party with the boomerang and left the next day towards Brest with a big hangover.